If your LG front-load washer is not draining, making unusual noises, or displaying error codes, the drain pump could be the culprit. I'm William with AppliancePartsPros.com, and today I'll guide you through testing and replacing this essential component. Don't worry if this is your first time working on appliances. It's easier than you might think. Let's get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Let's start by gathering the tools we'll need for today's repair. You'll need a multimeter, a Phillips screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, 10mm socket, and pliers. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Always disconnect your washer by unplugging it or switching off the breaker. With the power safely disconnected, let's jump into troubleshooting. We're grabbing our Phillips screwdriver and removing the 2 screws securing the top panel. Now the top panel can be moved back and lifted up to be set to the side. Next, grab a flathead screwdriver and release the mounting tabs on the main control cover. Lift the cover off and set it aside. We're plugging the power cord in for live voltage testing. Extreme care should always be taken to protect against electric shock, which could potentially result in serious injury. Please do not test live voltage if you are uncomfortable using a multimeter around live voltage. We're locating the 6-pin gray connector with a white wire, blue wire, and sky blue wire at pins 1, 2, and 3. Grabbing our meter and setting it to volts DC, we're testing from the blue wire to the sky blue wire, then from the blue wire to the white wire. We're pressing the power button, then spin speed, and pressing start. Our meter should read pulsing 26 volts DC shortly after the doors lock. If voltage is not present within a minute, the main control has failed. If voltage is present, we will need to continue troubleshooting. If you'd like a quick review about how to use a multimeter, we've put together a comprehensive tutorial for you, so check out the link in the description. We're canceling the cycle, turn off the power once it's completely stopped, and unplugging the power supply cord. If there is water in your front load washer, it can usually be drained using a drain tube commonly found behind the drain filter access panel. We're removing the dispenser drawer, setting it to the side. Remove the 2 screws behind the dispenser drawer and the screw at the back right corner of the user panel. Rotate the panel forward and lift up, then disconnect the wire and set the user panel on a flat surface. We're grabbing our Phillips screwdriver and removing the 2 screws securing the door lock. We're grabbing our flathead screwdriver and removing the door gasket spring. We're also opening the drain pump cover and removing the Phillips screws. We're disconnecting the drain tube from the mounting bracket and pushing it into the panel. The drain pump cover can be set to the side, and we're removing the screw just behind it. We're moving to the top of the front panel and removing the Phillips screws. We're rotating the front panels forward slightly, lifting up and setting it to the side. We're removing the coin catch filter and inspecting for any debris that may be clogging the drain housing or preventing the drain pump impeller from rotating. We're using our pliers to release the hose from the pump housing and checking for any clogs. We're repeating this for the drain hose. If there are no clogs or debris, like this washer, the drain pump has failed. We know this because the main control sends voltage and there is nothing that would prevent the water from being able to drain if the pump was working. Since we found the drain pump has failed, allow me to show you how to replace it. We're disconnecting wires. We're grabbing our 10mm socket and removing the screw securing the drain pump housing to the frame. We're lifting the housing and rotating it just enough to press the locking tab securing the drain pump to the housing, then rotating the drain pump and pulling it from the housing. Here's the old drain pump and here's the new one. If you've already got one, great. If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. Rotate the drain pump onto the pump housing until it locks in place. We're setting the drain pump housing onto the washer frame and securing it with the 10mm screws. We're also connecting the wires to the drain pump and the hoses back onto the housing. Reattach the front panel by placing it on the bottom brackets and feeding the drain hose through. Secure the panel with the screws. Reinstall the door lock and secure it with the Phillips screws. Refit the door gasket and spring. Reinstall the drain pump cover and secure the main control cover. We're grabbing the top panel and sliding it into place, securing it with the screws we removed at the beginning. Plug the power cord back in, and with that, we're done. Great job getting your LG front load washer back on track. We'd love to hear all about your repair journey, so feel free to share your experience in the comments below. If you discovered you need a new drain pump, simply grab your model number and head over to AppliancePartsPros.com. Most orders arrive within just a few days. Thanks for letting us be a part of your home repair project, and we look forward to helping you tackle the next one.